to another episode of Cooking with... Ouch. Sorry, you guys, but Cooking with Jodi and special guest chef Darren Graham. But today he's special guest musician Darren Graham.
I'd just like to say, this one goes out to my lovely host, the beautiful Chef Jodi. Thank you for letting me be on your show, baby, and sing this lovely song in honor of your show.
Honey, that's just like the sweetest thing ever. So thank you. I appreciate it.
It's my pleasure. I'm just overjoyed to be here, baby. So.
Well, he's going to play music now.
I'm just going to kind of wing it here.
He's winging it, but he's going to play music. So I'm going to cut onions and garlic. This garlic, my friend P gave me a whole deal of garlic, and this is 1 clove that I'm cutting up along with some onion.
I'm just going to go to the back.
Please.
You don't mind me. Just think of me as the piano man in the back of the bar while you're dinner or while my baby's cooking dinner. I don't know.
Okay, coolio.
Okay.
Nice.
Enough talk.
Right on. However you got to do it, babe.
Cooking with Jodi. It's the best gig in town. 'Cause where else can you get such wonderful company? Such wonderful food to eat. Yeah, cooking with Jodi.
Wow, I like it.
It's a magical affair. Oh, it sure is. Great to be here. I'm having fun, but I'm kind of glad I'm here and you're there, watching it on the TV, internet, while I'm actually in the room, cooking with Jodi.
So anyway, welcome to my cooking show. What can I say about my cooking show? We do prairie food. We do avant-garde stuff. We make food new again, basically. Okay, that's good. I think that's good.
Cool, babe.
Oh, and I play the ukulele.
Where else can you see that? Nowhere. That's where. It's fucking cool.
Let me rock them a minute.
All right. Very nice, baby. That was
Totally cool. That was like weird. But if you might have guessed, this could be considered a little bit of a weird show. But if you need to know that, I say if we think you're weird, if you think we're weird, watch the show.
Good morning. I just said good morning to our neighbor a couple of doors down, and then I said, well, it's probably afternoon, isn't it?
Right.
And he said, well, it's a lovely morning.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And then this is Cooking with Jodi and special guest chef Darren Graham. He's the real star of the show. When he cooks, he makes my day and everybody else's. And he's cooking bacon and some other stuff, and he's going to tell you about it.
Well, we're keeping it simple. We're keeping it basic. We're using the 5 ingredients that my baby said. We need these 5 things, and I agreed. The 5 things are bacon, eggs, green chili, cheese, and onion for your basic breakfast burritos, because we already have a little salsa and some tortillas around here somewhere.
Even though we're telling everybody that time doesn't matter. And it's kind of freaky to think of that, but we're stretching time and what else are we doing? We're manipulating time, not in the negative way of manipulating it though, but it may look like we're actually doing that in a manipulative way. I hope not, because I think we're doing good, but come on, sometimes when we're freaking an hour and a half late, people might feel manipulated, but what I'm trying to say is, we've been arguing that the time thing doesn't matter in our films, but then every time we do a clip, I'm like, we gotta tell the date, the time, the year, the everything. So what if we stop doing that? That's weird to think of that, to be honest. And that they wouldn't know. The only information they'd have is the context. And they would have to take it at face value then.
Right.
But I don't even think,
interesting.
can we handle that? Can you and I handle that?
Well, we're gonna learn to do a lot of things that we've never been really
They
real
don't even
good
know
at
where we
doing
are.
before, by kind of dropping out of a lot of, I think, like forcefully, intentionally dropping out of a lot of aspects of our lives that have been such.
We think we're dead, you guys. So for us to fucking tell you the freaking date is kind of stupid, but because when people are dead, they don't experience time in that way. But and neither do we now.
We're definitely trying to learn to experience time in a new way and to become more comfortable at it, because we need to.
We're tired of rushing around all over the
Have you seen
place.
This is why we got here, like, well, really, like, just 2 days ago. But all day yesterday and, like, today so far, really, we're just like, oh.
Well, see, we're referring to time again. Can I please tell them? 2015, Proof of Consequences, New Mexico. It's December 17th. Like at, what? 1:45 p.m. And I don't know, this time, at least, it seemed damn important for me to tell him the time.
Cool.
Because, like, even I am like, attached to a freaking linear narrative. And, like, even I don't live outside the fucking linear narrative, at least not until, like, lately. Lately, we're living outside the fucking linear narrative. We're like that, I was just saying, that one dude, in that one
It was like, I think,
show.
X-Men.
One of the X-Men?
Yeah, it was X-Men, Days of Future Past. With,
Days of Future Past.
with
Weird.
Yeah,
It's like, okay, don't even go there, people. But my point is that we have stepped outside of time. We are actually in eternity right now. We died and went to tier C, and that is heaven for us, you guys. It's like wonderful. My baby's doing a cooking show from heaven.
And
Like,
it suddenly got really warm in here. I'm gonna at least jump in the bathroom window. Wide
and
open.
you know, I've been going through a lot of death. First I experienced my baby's death, and then I experienced my own death. And like even today, I'm still kind of going through some of that shit.
This ain't your grandma's cooking show.
No.
They don't talk about this.
Unless your grandma is
Julia
dead,
Child.
then
Well,
that'd be true.
Or if you're Luna and Dobby, because
Yeah, they're here with us.
to them your grandma, but
Yeah, well, there's that.
but that's just them.
I love it here in TOC. We're having a good time here in heaven.
My baby's the kind of cooking show hostess who, this would be surprising for her, but she'll probably go out and jog a mile or two before the cooking show, but she'll be thinking about death the whole time. And she'll come back and talk to you about the merits of exercise, but
Yeah,
and
but it's all
actually
really about
the ways
death.
in which the jogging is helping her cope with death. I'm not saying you're going to take up jogging. But
I
I'm just saying
don't
that
know. I probably will.
That's the kind of.
That's the weird thing. When you're dead, you can do anything.
But well, and then after the cooking show, you'll probably go out and like gallop around on a horse and jump over fences
That
and
I
stuff.
have always wanted to do.
And like throw up your
Well,
hat,
not
you know.
that part.
Yeah, you know.
Well,
and
that's a
what.
little bit ridiculous.
Well,
isn't it?
no, it's not
I'm
ridiculous.
scared to jump on horses, huh?
But later on,
Horses
you might.
Like, I know, I'm very
you might
aware of the
do
dangers
that.
of horses.
I don't know. I'm
I
just,
know what you're saying, having a free spirit.
right.
Yeah, well, I definitely got
See,
that.
this is
Yeah.
I'm illustrating ways that this ain't your grandma's cooking show no matter what. This is not Julia Child doesn't go ride around on horses and jump over
Actually,
fences.
Martha Stewart has.
Martha Stewart.
She didn't go riding, well, maybe she rode it, but she didn't ride it like a wild bucking bronco or something. She's not that crazy.
Well, you might be though. That's all. I'm saying.
Well, good point.
And if you're not yet, then that's probably
Right,
all for the best because
I mean, pour all of them in?
yeah. Because it would be crazy to go out and get yourself killed. That would be crazy.
Well, that's the beauty of already being sick and dead.
Right.
We probably could then go ride a bucking bronco. And maybe that's how these rich old people do it, how these bucking broncos that they ride. They do. I mean it, I've seen it.
You mean it? You've seen it?
Yeah. They ride like really expensive Arabian horses and they leap through the air. They're real rich and incredibly old.
And they don't fall off their horses, right?
They almost do.
Or if they do,
They almost do.
I guess they figure that's a good way to go out. But,
Well,
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's like, do you think they do that because they don't fear death because they've already faced and overcome
Right.
death? So it's like, hell yeah, now I'll ride
and it's
the
probably
bronco.
yeah, and it's just their their genuine lack of fear of death that enables them to ride
But
a bucking bronco.
if it's from denial,
hopefully
then they'd fall
probably
off.
Not get bucked off. It's
But
it's if they get
real,
scared, then so you learn not to be scared, right? You learn like if I get scared, I'll get bucked off. So
right. They learn to not fear death because they've confronted and overcome death. Or they're too damn stupid to recognize that they're gonna fucking get killed if they keep that shit up. But
maybe it's like different strokes for different folks. Like,
yeah.
my baby said like, what did she say? She said, well, I'm totally paraphrasing and I may be even making this up that she said this at all, but that she doesn't want to be like some wackadoo famous person who gets famous and doesn't know what they're doing and then squanders it.
Yeah.
And she then said like, well, some people, they seem genuine and they're out there making it and they must be doing something right.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what we're hoping. We're hoping
some
they're
of
doing
those
something
guys
right. That
haven't
they didn't
figured out.
They're not just lucky putzes who got lucky and
they're great.
and so I think maybe,
I worry about their bad
there's-
relationships.
There's both of
You
them,
know?
right? There's
Yeah,
both.
yeah.
That-
Like, well, sure,